and then we're going to talk about an enhanced referral bonus program that we're going to have going on for a few months. We're going to walk through kudos and anniversaries, our medal program awards, and then a few administrative items, 2025 open enrollment, holiday reminders, and hardware returns. And then we will get into a gift card giveaway. We've been able to reintroduce that, so we're excited about that.
Yay.
So I'll turn it over to you, Davin.
Great. Thanks, Stephanie. And good evening, everyone. Thank you so much for joining. And really, most importantly, thanks for all that you do on behalf of our clients and of Experis Health. It's really hard to believe we're almost 3/4 of the way through 2024. And so far, Experis Health is having a great year, even in the midst of a lot of our competitors struggling a bit, and frankly, the overall economy as well. I would say that our biggest contributor this year has been our Go Live business, which is having its best ever year. But also, we have really expanded our set of services continuously over the years. But most recently, we've built a service desk business, clinical service desk business, which has grown to be quite large now. We support on a fully outsourced basis over 200 hospitals around the U.S. with our service desk business. We also recently signed a reseller agreement with a third-party company called ClearData, which provides managed continuous cloud compliance for health systems that have applications in the public cloud. We're really excited about that new partnership. And as more and more health systems move applications into the cloud, and we've all seen, a lot of the issues this year. We think that's going to be a big service line for us in the future. And then most recently, we were just named a certified Workday partner, which really will bolster our capabilities within the ERP space. So excited about all of that. And as always, you all are right at the heart of our success. And as Stephanie highlighted, and probably everyone's read the slide at this point, but we're excited to announce sort of a temporary change to our consultant rewards program for sales referrals, really to help us finish the year strong and kickstart 2025. So thanks again. Really glad to be here tonight. And Stephanie, I'll turn it over to you to go through the details.
Perfect. Thank you. So you are all familiar. I know we review it on every call and send some emails out about it, but we do currently have a sales referral bonus program, and that's where any lead referral that you refer that generates invoice value of $10,000 or greater is qualified for a bonus, and that bonus gets paid within 30 days after invoicing that $10,000. The current bonus is $1,000 for existing clients and $2,000 for net new clients. A net new client, I believe, is anyone we haven't done business with, and I want to say it's a year, but it could be 6 months, and we'll make sure we send that out to you. The business must be within 6 months of the referral coming in. So temporarily, we're going to offer, like Davin said, this enhanced referral bonus. So any referral that comes in between now and March, the end of March 2025, will qualify for triple what we currently offer. So $3,000 for existing clients and $6,000 for net new clients. Nothing else is changing. So, send it into your resource manager by the end of March. And if it closes in within 6 months of being sent in, then you would qualify for that enhanced bonus. Still just needs to be $10,000 or greater. Granted, most contracts are more, so that would be good, but nothing else is changing. And then we will be sending out some marketing collateral. Margaret Potachik on our solutions team, she gathered some different documents that walk through some of our offerings. So like the service desk, and there was a Meditech Expanse collateral document in there. There's a few of those. We'll be sending those out. So just review those. And then if you do have questions, reach out to your resource manager or reach out to me. If it makes sense, we'll also connect you with someone on Margaret's team. They're really, our subject matter experts, so they can help qualify anything with a client or help, talk you through some of it, or even set up a meeting directly with the client to talk to them. So if you have questions, like I said, feel free to reach out to us. And I think I'm turning it over to V for our kudos.
Definitely. Thank you, Stephanie. Thank you, Devin. This is my favorite part. I hope all of you feel the same. I'm sorry my camera doesn't work, but we're going to get through this. We are going to go through all of the kudos that we've received in the last 3 months for all of our consultants out there. Remember, if you are getting kudos, if you are getting emails that say, hey, you're terrific, please send those to your resource manager so that we can celebrate you as well. This first one is for Dr. Golda Samuel. She's a clinical informaticist for us at Innova Health System. And this kudo comes in from Dr. Stephen Jones. He's the president and CEO at Innova. So nicely done, Dr. Samuel. I was with the primary care group for my 2-week check-in today. They were singing your praises of the difference that you're making. Truly grateful. Want you to know that I regard getting this right as absolutely crucial to our success, and I'm grateful to have you be such a big part of it. We are echoing that, Dr. Samuel. Thank you very much. Next up, we've got Jeff Bodorf at Central Peninsula General Hospital. It says, hi, Bill, and this is Patience Williams. She's a project manager at Central Peninsula, and she is passing on this kudos that says, I'm so glad Jeff is on this project. He's always on top of his tasks. He reaches out if he has a question or if there's a problem. He updates his tasks in Smartsheet. I've also received feedback that he is delightful from one of the department directors after their interview. When David was out of office last Monday, Jeff jumped in and took the department interview that David was assigned to run that day. He checks in with his peers to make sure they're ready to go and don't need any help from him. Anyway, I just thought I would pass along the feedback. My vote is to keep him forever. Congratulations, Jeff. What a nice sentiment. We want you to stay there forever too. Okay, for Ebony Gillard. I told Will, she's at JPS Health right now for us. And Laura, Neville, who is an EMR consultant and the program manager for population health there at JPS, said that she told Will she was very impressed with your work and your communication skills. Very impressive. Always nice. I think this is a dupe on another slide, but I'm going to yell it out right now. Kristen Springer is a brand new consultant for us that is engaged at Great Falls Hospital as a Meditech consultant on their clinical side. And Nina Carter, who is a clinical informaticist there. She said, thank you so much. Again, you are amazing at what you do, and we can't thank you enough for all of your work. What a wonderful decision to go into consulting, Kristen. Thank you for making us look so good. All right, next, we've got a tome that was written for Lucretia Johnson. We get a lot of these, and that's a wonderful thing. Thank you, Lucretia, from all of us. She's at Orlando Health, and this person's name is B.J. Broom. They are the Senior Director, Research and Clinical Trial Operations. And I'm going to assume it's a man. And he says, I'm the Senior Director of Research and Clinical Trial Operations for Service Lines for Orlando Health. I've had the privilege of working with Lucretia for just over a year on the implementation of Encore as our new clinical trial management system. We're almost fully implemented and should wrap up late September, early October. I wanted to reach out to you all to give you feedback on my experience with Lucretia. I can truly say that we would not have completed implementation on time or with the ease we have without Lucretia. She has been absolutely amazing. She is strong, organized, and one of the most professional team members I have ever had the pleasure of partnering with. She's been a rock and navigated the challenges of not only a significantly complicated system, but the multiple departments, personnel, and challenges within each. She's handled every hurdle with grace, and if she has ever been frustrated, she has not shown it. I felt the need to reach out to each of you to give you feedback about Lucretia and to tell you how grateful I am for her. Selfishly, as I have projects in the future, I would love to have the opportunity to continue to work with her. Congratulations. We would love that opportunity as well. Okay, next up is for Michael Mullen. Michael Mullen is engaged through us at Fraser Health in Canada, and Shaylee Bond, who is the portfolio manager for their outpatient sustainment team, posted this on Teams for the whole everyone to see. She gave him a big high five and said, shout out to Michael Mullen for hosting all your knowledge sharing and build sessions. Your expertise and willingness to share your knowledge made a real difference to our team. Thank you, Michael. I had one in between there for Celia. Okay, never mind. Oop. Okay.
Go ahead and read this one and then I'll go back, V. Sorry.
Oh, that's no worries, no worries. Kristen was a dupe, so we're going to move on and celebrate Scott Revlett over at Willis Knighton Health. Been with us for 3 years plus now. And Lisa James, the Assistant Director of Physical Medicine and Rehab, sent this message to Scott. She said, thanks for all your help with all of our stuff. You're so easy to work with and make my job so much easier. I appreciate you so much for all your help and appreciate your positive attitude with each challenging situation. I'm going to have to retire when they don't renew your contract. LOL.
That's awesome. So let me go back.
I can just read it. I have it right here.
Oh, okay. I think I double clicked on.
Okay, no worries. Yeah. I want to give a shout out to Celia Yang. She is engaged for us at Spectrum Health System. It's coming from Emily Gleason in their digestive health system. And she's saying, Celia, I was telling somebody yesterday about how I'm not sure I've ever spoken a full sentence of real words to you. And if somebody who didn't know anything about Epic looked at our conversation threads, they would not be able to understand the string of letters and numbers we speak to each other. I also appreciate you being able to take the tons of information we throw at you via chat and convert it into build so quickly and efficiently. That must have been from someone different because this one is from Emily. Just wanted to share with you that Celia has been absolutely amazing. Nick and I have been hitting her with a ton of updates and changes as she worked through them seamlessly, quickly, and very efficiently. It's been an absolute breeze working with her, and she has met all of our needs quickly and without pushback. Wanted to make sure you were aware. We're so glad that they did. Thank you, Celia, for everything.
Yeah, those are both from Emily. Okay. Let me just see. I just want to make sure I didn't miss any others. Did you get, yeah, you got Golda. Okay.
Yeah, I did.
You got these two. Yes. Okay.
Yes.
We're good.
Yes.
All right. So next is anniversaries.
And that would be me. Good evening, everyone. Thank you, V. Thank you, Stephanie. So V said her favorite part of the presentation are the kudos, but I like the anniversaries. So I just want to take a few minutes and recognize some of our long-term consultants. So we'll start out with Robert Kahn with the Meditech practice, has been with us for an amazing 14 years. So that is a big accomplishment. And right behind that is Lincoln Farnham with the multi-vendor practice, who has been with us for 13 years. And then my favorite one, sorry, Joe, on this list, you are my favorite, our fellow resource manager, Joe Barrett, been with us an amazing 13 years. So it's been an amazing opportunity to get to work with you, Joe. He's great if anybody hasn't had a chance to work with him.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Deanna Welsh with the Epic practice has been with us for 13 years, and Fred Stradling with the multi-vendor practice, another 13 years. We've got a lot of 13s.
Today, as of today, he is celebrating 13
wow.
years.
Good job, Fred.
I know, that's great. And then Matt Berkey is 12 years right behind. One more year and you'll make it to the 13 club. And then Michelle Peltier with the multi-vendor practice, 11 years. Aaron Marsden 8 years with the Epic practice. Great job, Aaron. And then Chris Ekman, 7 years with the Epic practice. So great job, everyone. And it's been a pleasure working with you for so long.
All right, and I think we're under our medals program. Bernie is up.
Yes.
This, I won't make you go through this, but this is just as we've kind of talked about before. We do have the medals program now. It's something that's sent out to the client that's associated with your project in the system, and they can nominate you for an achiever medal, communicator, learner, problem solver, producer, and or team player. So I will let Bernie walk through those.
Thank you, Stephanie. Yes, good evening, everybody. Hope everybody's doing well. So our first medal is going to Erin Brandstorm. And under Achiever, they made the note that I'd like to acknowledge Erin for her work as the program director for the CHOC Special Delivery Unit. This is a very complicated project, and her attention to details, timeliness, and resources exceeds expectations. We are thrilled to be working with her. Then at the University of Chicago Medicine Care Network, Todd Waite, nominated by Jonathan McArdle. Team player and communicator, Todd's work is thorough, thoughtful, and always appreciated. Then at Seattle's Children, and Nick is one of my consultants, nominated by Renee Stanley. He's a producer and achiever, and Nick is always getting medals, so congratulations to him. Then at Athena Health, Jennifer Bassey, nominated by Mindy Orr. Again, Jennifer is one of my folks. She is an achiever. Jenny was required to course correct a struggling project. She approached the challenge in a methodical way. She listened, accepted feedback, yet was direct in setting expectations with all involved. She implemented new and repeatable checks and balances. Jenny always has applied the new processes to another project, producing positive results. And then at Athena, again for Cheryl Ellis, nominated by Andrew McDivitt. Nominated medals were achiever, problem solver, learner, producer, team player, and communicator. I believe that's all the medals you can get. Driscoll Health, Brian McCauley. He is also one of mine. I think all of these are mine. A learner. I miss Brian. He is a good worker. So very good. So congratulations to all. A lot of those were my folks who I think I've got the best team, but that, I'm just being biased. Sorry about that, guys.
Thanks, Bernie.
Sure.
I know I get this question a lot, and we finally have some information to share with you today. The first open enrollment email will be coming up on Monday, October 14th. So please keep a lookout for that. Open enrollment will run this year from October 28th to November 8th. I highly suggest you put that on your calendar. I know I get a lot of emails around this time. So there it is, October 28th to November 8th. But I'm sure you'll get lots of emails from not only us, but the open enrollment group as well. So please be on the lookout for the open enrollment emails. And if you have any questions, reach out to your resource manager.
And I'd also make a note to look at your spam folder just to make sure it didn't go to spam.
Call Bernie. And then here's another one I get a lot of questions on, holidays. Now, all salaried consultants receive 6 standard Experis holidays. We'll get to those in just a second. Hourly consultants will receive the 6 standard holidays after reaching 1,000 billable hours paid. If hourly consultants are unsure if they have reached that 1,000 billable paid hours, please call Experis Care to open a ticket and ask them to check your service data information for PeopleSoft. They will need to look at the service hours field. You can also just reach out to your resource manager as well, and we should be able to help you out with Experis Care as well. But it's a very easy, quick. You can shoot them an email or give them a phone call, and they'll get that information over to you. But as mentioned, the 6 holidays are New Year's Day, Memorial Day, July 4th or Independence Day, Labor Day. We got Thanksgiving Day right around the corner, and Christmas Day as well. So please be sure to take note. Once you have reached 1,000 paid hours, holiday time should automatically appear on your timesheet. Now, if it doesn't, this does happen once in a while, please try and enter it. And if you have any issues, please reach out to your resource manager. If you are salaried and haven't reached 1,000 paid billable hours, please try and enter your holiday time under the admin and leave timesheet. And if you are unable to enter it, please reach out to your resource manager. So if you run into any problems, just reach out to your resource manager and we'll get it fixed. Thanks, guys. Oh, and handing it off to Susan.
All right, thanks, Joe. So hardware returns, just a little reminder, when you get your equipment, please keep the boxes that your laptop or whatever other equipment you have comes in. So when it comes time to return, it's just a much easier process. Also, if there are any shipping labels that come with it, keep those. If you don't have a shipping label with it and need one when it comes time to ship it back, we can always get you a label. It is important that, any outstanding equipment is shipped back promptly. The longer that it's out, the more we pay for it. And it also will be noted in the profiles in our system when equipment is not returned. So that will could potentially, have an effect on future engagement consideration. So I think that's about it there. I'll pass it on.
All right. Thank you, Susan.
Mhm.
On to the fun stuff.
All right.
I'm passing it back to
It's
V.
me. I'm
Yes.
coming. Sorry. Okay. On our last call, we were able to give an introduction to a young man named Gavin Keogh. His dad, Paul Keogh, is the manager of our McKesson Extended Support Team. That team has been a part of our company for 5 years now, supporting legacy applications, mostly McKesson. Well, Paul came to us the last time we met to talk to us about how Gavin had competed in the U.S. Olympic trials in Indianapolis. That's where I live, here in June, in both the 100-meter and 200-meter backstroke. So we wanted to give you an update. So although he did not make the Olympic team, he was very close, and we got to see that, some of us on TV, because I gave you all the information. He did receive this message right after the games. On behalf of the U.S. Swimming National Team, I would like to congratulate you on your performance at the U.S. Olympic Trials for swimming. Based on your swims last week, I am excited to extend you an invitation to represent USA Swimming at the 2024 Junior Pan Pacific Championships, to be held in Canberra, Australia in August. Travel dates, he's been selected in the 200-meter back. So he prepared to fly to Australia as a USA National Junior swimmer. So back in school now, he and his family are still celebrating his amazing swim mate with the USA Junior team in Canberra, the capital of Australia, in August. But Paul sent us some pictures as well. So at the top on the right-hand side, that's Paul. He's in the left-hand side of the photo. He even hauled his USA hat all the way across the world. But that's Paul and his brother, David, and in the center is Gavin. So Gavin got to meet his uncle David, who lives in Sydney, and he hasn't seen him for over 12 years. Paul's personal goal with the trip, even though all this was going on, was to see a kangaroo out in the wild, which he did on his final day in country. So he took a picture of that, and you can see it. There's like a red arrow pointing to it. It blends in very well. But it turns out that the kangaroo was not the highlight of the visit to Australia. So later that same night that he saw that kangaroo, Gavin, along with his relay teammates, took gold for USA, winning by just a half a second over Canada. A very proud moment, Paul says, was to see Gavin walk out holding the USA flag for the medal ceremony and playing the US national anthem. Also, it's definitely not a cookie. As you can see Gavin on the left-hand side here biting on his medal. He took individual silver in the 200-meter backstroke, excuse me, with a new personal record. So congratulations, Gavin. And one more slide will show us the whole team, the U.S. gold men's 4x100 medley relay team. Gavin led off with a scintillating backstroke leg that they're certain sealed their win. So it was Gavin Keogh from Colorado. It was Joe Polyak from Iowa. It was Rowan Cox from Texas and Jason Zhao from Ohio. That was the Junior Pan Pacific Championship. And they made a record with their finishing time. They interviewed Gavin after on his leadoff, and he said it was so awesome knowing it was the last event of the meet and knowing that the entire team is there to watch you was great. The team gave me so much energy because I had been tweaking some things before the race. Those changes helped me drop those tenths off my previous best and go win the gold. Way to go. We put a call out to everyone to ask you what's going on with your family, with our extended family. It doesn't have to be Olympic gold. It can be honestly, it can be just awesome to you, a master's degree, you know, triplets. What?
Yeah,
Celebrate
someone
with
getting
us. Let us
married.
celebrate
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anything.
Celebrate with us and share with us, not just the kudos, but this kind of extended family celebration as well.
Thank you, V. Very exciting. All right. Time has come for the gift card giveaway. I'm going to stop sharing and let Susan share.
All right. Let's make sure you can see this. Are we good?
Yep.
All right.
Ooh,
you
that's
have
pretty,
music?
Susan. Okay, I'm going to get some music. Yes, I'm going to do it right now, but don't delay.
Okay, here we go.
I'm going to slap.
Very good odds today.
Amen.
It's like Terry, first winner.
Woohoo!
All right.
All right, all right.
Hey.
Here we go. I still don't hear the fun music.
I was just saying, I got
Yeah, you
music
know
in my
what?
head.
I probably have my filter.
Philip.
All right, all right.
Right. Right, we got
Number
Terry,
3.
Philip.
Ooh, whoops. Sorry. Don't want to say that.
Lucretia.
Woohoo!
Earlier.
All
Job,
right.
Lucretia.
Number 4.
Anthony.
All right, last one.
Yep.
Yeah, we'll do 5.
Betsy. All right.
Ah!
All right.
congratulations,
you
everyone.
guys.
Congrats,
Yes.
everybody.
I'll be
Great.
sending those out as usual
Woohoo.
sometime this week. Sorry I didn't get the music going. My filter was on, so you can't hear background music, I don't think. But I'll send those out this week, and I'll send you a note with it too. We're upping the gift card amount a little bit just to accommodate for taxes that need to be taken out by payroll. So that was why we didn't do them last time. So they'll be $35, but you will get taxed, but it'll still be worth 25. They're gonna, they're having us add about 40% onto the gift card. So, but thank you all for joining, and we will send out the recording. We'll send out all the attachments, the presentation, and then the collateral I talked about. Feel free to reach out with questions, and have a great rest of your night.
Thanks, everybody.
Thanks,
All right,
guys.
thank you.
Thank
you for all you guys
Everybody,
do.
good night.
Happy
Bye.
anniversary, Fred.
Hey.
Yay. You guys rock.
You